should be softened. I've already added that to my bowl. Next, we need 1/3 cup of brown sugar, which is this one. And I always use Mother Choice for brown sugar. Next thing we need is castor sugar, 1/2 cup. Chips. For chocolate chips I use the Treat House chocolate chips. We need chocolate spread, 1/4 cup, and I always use Chocotella for that. Then we need 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence. This is here measured, and I use Italiano's vanilla essence. Next, we need 1/4 teaspoon of salt and 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. This I use Rossmores baking powder. So let's start. First, we're going to beat the butter until it's fluffy. Looks like after it has been beaten. Now we're going to add in 1/3 cups of brown sugar and 1/2 cup of castor sugar. So let's beat this. Okay, so at first it's not completely mixed yet, but I just want to tell one thing. At first, it will when we add castor sugar and brown sugar into the butter, it will start to form into chunks, but slowly it will be forming into a dough. Now in this, I'm going to add my egg, 1 egg, and I'm going to start beating it. Okay, so the butter has been mixed with castor sugar, brown sugar, and egg. Now we're going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence, and we're not going to beat it. We're just going to give it a mix with the spatula. Okay, so now we're going to take our 1.5 cups of flour and add in 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and add that in our batter. Now we're not going to beat the batter, we're just going to mix it with a spatula. Okay, now we're going to add chocolate chips, 1/2 cup of chocolate chips in the batter, and we are going to mix it with a spatula until the whole batter is covered in chocolate chips. Now with the spatula, we're going to pat the batter in the bowl itself. So I have patted it, you can see, and just with the spatula we are going to make an line like this, because see, like this, if you can see, this is my line, because we just have to add 1/2 of the batter into the pan. Now this pan has to be an 8-inch pan. So now we're going to take scoop of the 1/2 batter and put it in the pan. Now we're going to add chocolate spread in the middle. So this is how it looks, right? We don't have to add the spread on the corners, just the middle. Now the second part is the remaining dough we have. We're going to spread it on top of this. So let's do that.